Hello to everyone watching. I'm Dr. Claire Watson. I am a volunteer on the communications team of the WNF, the World Naturopathic Federation. I am living and practicing on the beautiful Vancouver Island, which is in British Columbia, Canada. Today, I'm very excited to be speaking with Daniella Remy and learning more about the WNF's live review. So, Daniella, could you please introduce yourself and share your role with the WNF?
Yeah. I'm a recent graduate of the Canadian College of Naturopathic Medicine, where I got to meet Dr. Iva Lloyd, who heads the WNF, and other colleagues that we're working with. I started off as a student volunteer for WNF's recent publication, which was the Health Technology Assessment on Naturopathy. Mm-hmm. And that's the one that uses the WHO guidelines to summarize all the research done by naturopathic doctors around the world on the profession's practices and outcomes. And it ended up being an 800-page book. So this now is, since then I got invited to do summary of all the peer-reviewed systematic reviews on COVID, which is what the live review is all about.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's quite longer than you would have anticipated, I'm sure.
Yes.
So let's focus on the live review today. So could you explain to our members and our followers what exactly is the live review?
Yeah. The live review is essentially a summary of all systematic reviews on the prevention and the treatment of COVID using naturopathic approaches like vitamins, minerals, herbs, manual therapies. We also collect systematic reviews on post-COVID or long-haul symptom management using naturopathic medicine. And every month, we will publish or update this with the recent publications, which is what makes it live.
Okay, thank you. And so who really is the live review for then?
It could be for anybody who is interested in complementary and alternative medicine, who would like to know more about the approaches that are effective in COVID, in its risk reduction, prevention, treatment, long haul, or anybody who might consider natural approaches in clinical practice.
So do you have any highlights that you'd like to share from doing this work?
There is a lot of research on nutritional risk factors that demonstrate the deficiencies and how they can play a very significant role in disease risk and severity. I'm very proud of the naturopathic community who's put all this together, whether it be for vitamin C or D or selenium or zinc. There are several nutrients that were very well established as helpful agents early on in the pandemic, right off the bat. And TCM, so traditional Chinese medicine, has also been fantastically advocated by various countries, mainly China. And the patent herbal formulas that they use, or the acupuncture, especially in combination with conventional treatment, has been shown to be very effective, very impressive. And recently, we're also seeing more research come out for probiotics and even melatonin. So the research is varied and vast, and I love highlighting some of these components.
Really exciting. So how long is the live component of this review going to be going on for?
At least 1 year, maybe 18 months. It will depend on how many studies continue to come in. We do notice fun trends, such as maybe the summer, fewer publications because people are using their vacations, lots of publications on certain things at the beginning of the pandemic and trends that change along throughout the pandemic. So 18 months.
Yeah, that's it. And then, so after you decide to stop the live component of the review, you have all this data, then what happens?
Publish. We want to spread the word to everybody and publish the results.
That's amazing. Okay, and what are the best ways that people can keep up to date with the work?
Go to the source, worldnaturopathicfederation.org would be the website. There's also social media. Twitter, Instagram has the @WNF_info as the handle. So there are many ways to do that.
Perfect. And therefore, can we just share this with colleagues?
What we need for members is to share the results so that people realize the role that naturopathic medicine is playing with respect to the pandemic. We have a great team that is working away at this project. But of course, if you know that there's systematic reviews that are missing, let us know.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Is there anything else that you would really like to say or share with any of the members or individual doctors?
Yes, let's talk about it. And for anybody who's an avid researcher, let's get more studies published and show what naturopathic medicine can do. We could also consider the fact that right now, about 85% of these systematic reviews are positive. The benefit of doing a review of systematic reviews is that a systematic review is using a specific strategy to look at research that is of a similar style and compile that information to get a final conclusion. We know that sometimes research says, this is great, and another piece of research says, this is bad. And what we want to do is put all those together to find one final result. So was it good or was it bad? And you know what's really cool? 85% of the systematic reviews were positive for naturopathic medicine and what it can do, whether it is the prevention, the treatment, or post-COVID. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, actually. And it's nice to just hear it. Was there anything else that you wanted to add?
When you consider that research needs to be very specific to be able to look at the effect of an intervention. And we know now with the systematic reviews that we have really great benefits. Imagine what the benefits would be with combination therapies, because we know that there are synergistic effects is the word I was looking for. Synergistic effects, which means the combination that work together for extra benefits.
No, I love that. That's such like a clinical application component, right? Is like we can gather all this data, but then what's the art of practice and utilizing those for different patients? So thank you so much for all of the work you have done and for showing up and sharing with us what you have found today. I'm really excited to go review everything in the live review and what's going on, but I also look forward to seeing what comes of this, and perhaps we can look forward to another little interview with you at that point.
Sounds like fun. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for staying tuned.